How to convert your Shopify website to WordPress 2023 full tutorial. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great and are having an amazing and absolutely incredible day. I bring you back to another video, and in this video we are going to be talking about a common question asked nowadays on how people can convert their Shopify website to WordPress, because people start up with Shopify because it's pretty easy to use and it's one of the most famous e-commerce platforms out there. But as you mature in the world of e-commerce, you start realizing that WordPress is the answer in the end. So this is a process step-by-step guide on how we are going to be doing this. So please make sure to fully watch this video till the end to get a proper, idea of it all. So we're going to use the follow steps. So I'm going to be using Opera GX browser. Okay, you can use any browser you have, but yeah, I'm going to be using two different browsers, Opera GX, and on the other browser, we're going to have Shopify. So as you can see, I have Shopify over here, and I have WordPress over here. Now, once you are on WordPress, you do need to realize that your WordPress needs to have a domain for your Shopify to be transferred to your WordPress. Okay, so if we come on my Shopify over here, I'm gonna go and log in. And once you go on login, obviously I'm gonna log in with my main account. Now, once we do that, here we go. Here is this is my account. So I'm just gonna go ahead with that. Now, once you go ahead with that, it's going to take you to your main store, okay? And once it takes you to the main Shopify store, from there on out, what is going to happen is that you are going to be able to, or you are going to enable yourself to go ahead and get straight into the WordPress or Shopify connection plugin. Now, when you're in Shopify, basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to go over to your settings down here. Now, once you go over to your settings, as so, what you are going to want to do is you are going to want to have e-commerce functionality in your Shopify, because obviously that will lead us to get e-commerce functionality in WordPress. Now, to get e-commerce functionality in your Shopify, basically what needs to be done is that you need to have a proper idea of the store details, plans, billings, and permissions. Okay, so if we go on plan over here in the plans, you can see that Shopify has a few different plans. Okay, right now we're on the trial plan, but if I do this and go on the new tab, there's going to be quite a few plans, and in those new plans, you're going to be able to see these things over here. So basic, Shopify, and advanced. So you're going to need at least the basic plan to have an e-commerce store. Okay, at least the basic plan. So obviously for the first 3 months, you can use it for $1, which is pretty amazing. So, you can go with these anytime you want. Okay, now once you've chosen this plan, you're going to come to your WordPress, okay, and you're going to make your WordPress account. And on your WordPress, you're going to need WooCommerce, okay, and for WooCommerce, you need to upgrade your store as well. Just as we did on Shopify, you're going to need to do the same with your WordPress, and same on WordPress. What you are going to be doing, upgrade your store to the business account. And once you have a business account, once you get a business account properly in your hands, from there on out, what you are going to be required to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to fully download WooCommerce, because WooCommerce is, as it says, an e-commerce application, and it's everything that you need to launch an online store in days and keep it going, for transactions and all that is done using WooCommerce. Then moving on, once we've added WooCommerce over here and we've gotten the business plan over here, from there on out, what you are going to be required to do is we're gonna come up here to our WooCommerce and you're gonna go into plugins. Now, yeah. So once you go into plugins over here, what we're gonna need to do is obviously we're gonna have to add some kind of Shopify plugin, right? Now, if you were to go and write Shopify, you're gonna see that there's no exact integration with Shopify on WooCommerce. They give you things like Shopify Importer or WP Shopify or Smart Shopify Product and all. But, it's basically things that aren't very useful, in my opinion. Like, these don't have a lot of reviews. And again, I would not exactly go ahead and trust these. So, what I would prefer you to do is we are going to be going with a process, and we are going to be going with an integration called WP All-in-One Migration. Now, what WP All-in-One Migration does is basically, let me just write it here, WP All-in-One Migration. Now, basically, WP All-in-One Migration is an amazing move, transfer, copy, migrate, and backup a site with one click. Now, all-in-one WP migration basically allows you to export your own site or import another site's data into your site. Okay. Now, in Shopify's case, you can also go to Shopify's App Store over here. Okay. Wait, let me just come over here to the App Store. You can go into the recommended apps. Okay. And or you can just, to be honest, write here migration. And once you write migration, what's going to happen from there is that you're going to get all these apps related to migration, and they're going to be same as all-in-one WP, but obviously you can do this both ways. I would much more prefer for you to go in all-in-one WP migration, and obviously you're going to put in the URL for your Shopify, or you can just come to these things. This is Life Extension Store Migration, where you can import your products, customers, orders, and numerous things to numerous platforms. So in this case, you can use Lit Extension Store Manager. It's totally free for Shopify. You're going to download it. And as you can see, you can import all these things from your Shopify into a form of CSV or database. So bulk import data using Excel, Google Sheets, CSV. So all your data is going to be in a CSV or an Excel sheet, and it's all going to be, obviously in a table form. It's going to be organized. It's going to be properly data oriented. And once all of that is done, all you're going to need to do from there is you're going to go ahead to your all-in-one WP migration. You're going to add the CSV or Excel file that you get from Shopify into that. And from there on out, it's a piece of cake and you're done. You're good to go. That is going to import all of your data from your Shopify to your WordPress. So in easier words, you could say that that would be the full and total conversion over our Shopify to our WordPress in more detailed words. So yeah, basically that is how you are going to be connecting your, Shopify to your WordPress. And not connecting, but more converting, if you know what I mean. So basically that is about it. If I were to give you a brief overview of all of it again. So what we did was we just went to our WordPress and Shopify. We opened up their stores. We got the business plan for both of them so we can use e-commerce. Once we did that, we went into the App Store. We got extensions for both of them. For this all-in-one WP migration, for this Lit extension, we made a CSV of all the data on our Shopify store. And then we came to all-in-one WP migration. And once we activated everything, we added the CSV that we got from Shopify into this, and our whole store got migrated. So that's how easy and simple it is. Now, if you enjoyed watching this video till the end, drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know down in the comments below and I'll make more for you. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Till then, I hope you all keep having a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.